Welcome to the AI Show, Auckland's monthly AI event. This month, we hosted a special event focusing on enterprise-grade platforms to enable secure LLMs and Gen AI applications. Our next presentation is from the founder of Promptech. Amir shared some best practice guidelines for LLMs and showcased their AI TeamSpace platform.
Hi guys, I'm Amir, the founder of Promptech. We have developed an AI TeamSpace and prompt engineering platform. We are proudly a member of AI from New Zealand, and we are R&D partner with NZSE. I'm also on their tech advisory board. Now jumping to LLM for enterprise. The question is New Zealand ready for AI? And what are the top barriers in adopting AI solutions? Matt said the biggest problem is the privacy concern, and he said 28%, but a research by Datacom also shows 75% is the privacy concern among organizations. So that's the biggest problem. But personally, my biggest concern is the last one, which is lack of talent in this field. And there is a huge gap between us and the global market. And universities are working on that, and Promptech also funded 2 data scientist students and 1 PhD student to work on LLM projects with New Zealand datasets, which I will share the research in the following months. So we believe that understanding the backside of LLM actually help you make better decision what's the best solution for you. And what happens in the back is that these systems have been trained to predict the next word that's most likely to come next in a given sequence of words. And that's the fundamental building blocks of LLMs. So in 2017, Google Brain Team published a paper named Attention is All You Need. And it's not just a skill for LLM. I think attention is actually all you need. Because it's a crucial aspect of human interaction to unlock hidden depth of understanding. And ChatGPT came in 2022 with recent addition to this lineage, such as open source model Meta Llama 3 and Gemini by Google. All of this shows the accelerating advancement of AI LLM solutions. And as Sam Altman said a few days ago, GPT-4 will be the dumbest model that you have ever used. That shows where we are going. So let's explain the idea behind these models in simple words. So as I said before, LLMs generate a sequence of words by analyzing your prompt to predict the next word. For example, I asked ChatGPT on the top to complete this sentence for me, and the sentence is, one of the most iconic features of New Zealand is, and ChatGPT predict the next word by the context that I provided here. So let's say, for example, here, it shows that it's has the probability of 93% to come next in that sequence, and there has the probability of 4%. So let's say we choose its. Then we go to a stunning with the probability, which has highest the probability, 69%, and breathtaking with 27%. So stunning will be the most likely word to come next after its. So ChatGPT start picking these words one by one until it reaches the end of sentence. Also, I should mention that LLMs process your request using tokens. Now, consider the previous phrase. It consists of 22 words, but ChatGPT interpreted as 28 tokens. A general rule of thumb says that each token equal to 4 characters or 3/4 of word. So tokens are not actual words. And also, I want to show you this. That's a token ID. Token ID is a unique identifier assigned to each of these tokens. So just want to say that these models doesn't actually deal with words. They are dealing with numbers. They are predicting numbers. So there is a token assigned to each of these. There is a token ID assigned to each of these tokens. And another example here, the word program with capital P is a single token with a token ID of 10920. It's not important, but if I change it to plural form, now it's 2 tokens. And if I write it with a small lowercase p, it's another token now. So I just want to show you that a small change in your wording can hugely affect. And another thing is that these tokens, these words, are treated differently based on where they are located in a sentence. And I give you all these examples just to say that the tokenization process is different among models. The question that our friend asked, if there is any difference between models. Yes, if you run the same prompt in different models, you get different results. And the quality of that result will be different. Now, the interesting part is that all LLM have settings that you can adjust to control how they predict words. You probably haven't used them because when you use ChatGPT, it's already set on default values. But that default values actually doesn't apply to all teams because you, in your organization, you have legal team that has different needs than a content creator team. So one solution doesn't fit all. And one of these parameters is temperature. I only cover one of them. There are a few. So temperature control how much randomness we have introduced in that text generation process. So back to our example, we had a stunning, breathtaking, beautiful in the order of probability. Now, if I set the temperature on low temperature, it only picks from the higher probabilities. But if I set it on the mid temperature or high temperature, I allow it to go further, become creative. So if you see that adjusting these parameters can hugely affect the quality of the response that you get, and it helps you to unlock the full potential of these tools. Unlocking the full potential also need another skill named prompt engineering. Most of AI expert doesn't like that word because it's not an actual science, it's not an engineering discipline. Rather, it's a practice that set a guideline to craft precise and concise text to instruct the LLM to carry out a task for you. And don't get me wrong, if you start typing in ChatGPT, it gives you a result. But when you want to streamline a task for your team, that's another story. You need to push the prompt that you write a little bit further to get the best result. And prompt engineering can be defined as the process where you guide the LLM to give you the desired output, not just an output. Why it's important? Why do I need to learn prompt engineering? Jensen Huang, the co-founder of NVIDIA, recently made a comment about what kids should learn in the future. And he believes our job is to create technologies so that nobody has to program anymore. And the programming language should be human language. So what if we learn how to be more productive, creative, curious, and inventive by learning how to interact with AI in a way that AI understands us, understands what we need, and what we want to create, so it assists us. And you probably have seen lots of these ads on LinkedIn selling prompt package, like buy 2,000 prompt package in marketing, 10,000 prompt package in social media. It's dumb. It's like that I sell you my Google search history. Don't do that. The best person to create a prompt for you is you, because you are the person who knows the complexity of your business, what you are doing at your organization. These are, sorry to say, they are bullshit. Now, now there is this idea creating AI agents where you craft a prompt tailored to a specific need and ensure that you get the precise and relevant response. And it starts with the first step, designing a prompt, develop a prompt, just the basic prompt, that do the task for you. Then you run it, debug it, and evaluate it with a small data set. If you are satisfied, no, okay, go back. And if yes, then you can evaluate the prompt against a bigger data set. Sometimes you need to change those parameters that I told you just to get a better quality response. Okay, satisfied? No, go back. Yes, we go to optimization, optimize the prompt, create a prompt card, an AI agent, and share it with your end users to get feedback. And this is an iterative prompt development. Why? Because we need to be able to iteratively make a prompt that works, and we should maintain it. Because with a newer generation of ChatGPT, that prompt might not work. So I share a few best practices here just to help you improve your and the quality of your response. First, be as specific as possible. Second, use system messages to give a persona to your LLM. And the most powerful system prompt is act as. And OpenAI says that just adding act as to your prompt can increase the quality of your prompt by the output by 80%. Just adding that simple one. And the third one is using delimiters like triple quotation mark or XML tags for section titles that help LLM to understand where we are in that task. So Promptech is an AI team space that helps no-code developers to design a prompt as a service and share it with their team. And we provide access to different LLMs and in one place, so you don't need to buy multiple subscriptions. And the last one, and probably the most important one, as Matt said, is that we provide enterprise with private open source model like MetaLlama and or the secure model like Azure OpenAI, which it addresses their privacy concern. Now, this is a quick demo of our app. Our app has two main parts, one creating prompt and workspaces. So I create a prompt like a sales plan, I show you here. So in the app, you can select different models and different submodels, you can connect it. And then you adjust those parameters that I told you for different teams, and you create a form. So that form, you can add text field or checkboxes or whatever the end user will input. And each of those form has settings, and they have a start prompt and end prompt. So you create a prompt structure, save it, and share it with your team in a workspace. So what the end users see is just the input, and they have guidelines what to put. So like I show you one sample. So I created a sales plan with just inputting those things. And you can start chat with the model. But the good things about this the feature is that you can turn it off. So you can make the end user not be able to chat with the engine. So you turn it off, single request for data privacy. We will have different user level access, user management, like developers, admin, members, and guests, and they have different access to their dashboard. We have three different enterprise offer, which officially start at M2 AI Summit, which is on 23rd of May, or the Tech Week, let's say. For example, our visionary offer include fully secured and isolated open source Llama 3. So organization use LLM without any data privacy concern. And all of these course offers come with a LLM workshop and consultation that I help the team to set up their dashboards. That was it. Actually, I've created a Udemy course that explains LLM in detail with useful tips about how to create AI agents and how to create best prompt. You can use the AI show as coupon to get it for free, or simply just scan its QR code. And feel free to reach out if you're interested. Thank you.